Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
And Pete's been giving us his football predictions all day, which apparently seem to change by the hour for some reason.
They do.
What is it now?
Here's what my prediction, Danielle. You know, some people are saying it's all about the quarterbacks. Whichever quarterback plays better will win the game.
Are you Patrick Little or are you Pete?
Other people say, I'm not quite finished yet. Other people say it's about the defense. Whichever defense plays the best wins the game.
Yep.
Here's what I think.
Yes.
Whichever team scores the most points by the fourth quarter should win the game.
That is revolutionary thinking.
That is a bold prediction. And while I want the Saints to win, I think it's going to be Colts 26-20.
It could depend on the weather. It's going to be kind of chilly in Miami.
Well, I'm glad you brought weather into it.
Yeah, thanks.
And that's true. We have a chilly start out there this morning. The good news is by game time, we're in the 60s, falling to the upper 50s by the time the game is wrapping up. So no major issues for the game weather-wise today. Remember, a few years ago, we had lots of rain when the Super Bowl was in Miami. Not the case for today. So a sunny Super Bowl Sunday. We're talking locally now. A chilly trip to the grocery store, and then a potential for a storm during the middle of the week. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few minutes. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12, no precipitation to worry about this morning. 16 is your temperature in Smithfield, 16 Westerly, 17 Newport, 16 New Bedford, and 16 in Taunton. Here's what it actually feels like out right now. Feeling like 3 in Smithfield, 3 Westerly, 5 degrees in Newport. We have seen some gusts over 20 miles an hour here along the shore, but it doesn't take much of a breeze to really put a nip in the air this morning. We have many weatherbug stations, not weatherbug stations, I should say. We have many weather stations in general across southern New England. This one happens to be at the South Bay Manor in South Kingstown. Temperature is 17, feel like is 15. We go further up to the north. We travel to West Bay Manor. This is right adjacent to the airport. You can see the runway at TF Green right here. Temperature is 19 degrees. And over Narragansett Bay into East Providence we go. Temperature is 18 degrees at East Bay Manor in East Providence. Feel like temperature is 12. You can see the Wampanoag Trail right here showing up on the map. Down City, Providence, looking great. Temperature is 17 degrees. Those winds out of the northwest at 8 miles an hour. Satellite picture looks very quiet, very clear over southern New England. Notice this batch of clouds moving in from upstate New York, northern New England. That may dim out the sunshine a little bit into the afternoon. It should not play a big factor in the forecast. This will. This is some high pressure just north of the Great Lakes. This pumps down some cold breezes into southern New England today. The good news is it comes from that dry direction, so we do get the sunshine. Temperatures along the South Shore today, 32. Charlestown, 32. Westerly, Coventry gets up to 30. And Newport checks in at 32 degrees with winds out of the northwest, 10 to 15, with some gusts up to 20, even 30 miles an hour into the afternoon. Chilly sun here in northern Rhode Island, 29 Burrillville, 29 Foster, 30 degrees in Johnston, and out across eastern Massachusetts and the Cape. We're talking about temperatures in the low 30s, 33 in Hyannis, upper 20s for Fall River, low 30s for New Bedford. We're checking at 32 degrees here. Your weather planner, of course, if you don't feel like being outside, we have the pregame coverage starting at, I believe it's noon. So it's probably like a 6-hour pregame show. Anyway, temperature right around 26 degrees at noontime, 2 o'clock, 30 degrees, and by 4 we're down to 21, but with 29, I should say. But with the wind chills will be in the teens for a good part of the day. By tonight, we're down into the mid-20s. By midnight, we're at 20 with wind chills right back into the single digits. 7-day Futurecast shows partly cloudy skies for Monday. Tuesday, I'm leaving it mostly sunny. We may see a few clouds increasing in the afternoon, high of 37 on Tuesday. Wednesday, Danielle and I have been talking about this at the break. Right now, it does not look like a significant snowstorm. However, that could change quickly. It has the potential of turning into something more significant, so we'll watch it closely. And then by the end of the week, we're cool and dry, mostly sunny skies and highs in the low 30s. But should be nice weather to pick up those last-minute appetizers there at the grocery store.
Cook Pete something good.
Absolutely. I would appreciate that.
All right. We'll see you in a few. Thanks, Pete.